So LazarBeam just got a community guideline strike on his main channel, which has over 17 million subscribers, and it really just seems at this point that no YouTube channel is safe no matter how big your channel is. Literally any day now, I reckon we're going to see massive channels with over 10 million subscribers just getting terminated for no reason. So you might be wondering why LazarBeam got a channel strike. Was it for something serious or something that would fairly deem as a channel strike? No, of course not, it's YouTube. Basically, LazarBeam got a channel strike for a TikTok that he reacted to, which apparently showed flaws in child safety. At least that's how he explained it. Now, I've watched the TikTok in question, and I can't actually show it because if they strike down LazarBeam for it, then they're probably going to do the exact same thing to me if I show it. But all I'm going to say is that YouTube's robots are literally dumber than a rock, and that's just putting it lightly. There is no way after watching that TikTok that anyone can come to the conclusion that it is not safe or just not good for YouTube. If TikTok hasn't taken it down or age restricted it, which they haven't by the way, then why on earth does LazarBeam get a strike for it? That's not even considering the fact that it was uploaded 5 months ago and now YouTube have decided to strike it down. Like, I'm pretty sure the majority of the views have already come in, so now you've decided to strike it down. What on earth does that do? It doesn't help anyone. So basically, after all this happened, he uploaded a video to his second channel, which is called Laser or something like that, and he titled it YouTube Striked LazarBeam. And to sum it up, he basically says that YouTube aren't in the wrong here and YouTube have a very difficult job, basically just defending them for some reason, and basically just taking the punishment like a champ, you know, the 1 week of not being able to upload, which is complete BS by the way. But for things like this where it affects someone's livelihood, like you can't upload for a week, like that's a long time. If this was someone with around 100,000 subscribers who uses YouTube as like a main source of income with AdSense, like that can completely ruin their life. I know it's only a week, but for the fact that they can't like do what they want to do for a whole week, it not only hurts them physically, but it can hurt them mentally as well. So you can't really just excuse YouTube here because, oh, they have to deal with a lot of channels. Like, it doesn't matter. I mean, I get that YouTube have to deal with over like 10 million channels that they have to monitor day in, day out, 24/7. But for a channel as big as LazarBeam's, it just seems kind of lazy that they don't even have a manual reviewer for that sort of stuff. Like, LazarBeam's in one of the top 1,000 creators, like surely someone can review that for him. But anyway, before we watch this video from LazarBeam, I just want to tell you guys about channel memberships. If you want to go that extra step to support me in the content, you can click the join button right next to the subscribe button. It should be below the video. If you do that, you'll get additional perks like emotes, shoutouts, and like Discord perks and just all sorts of stuff. And when you comment, you'll get like a badge next to your name. I think it's pretty cool, and if you want to learn more, you can click the join button and it'll show you all the details. But it's okay if you don't want to, because you guys watching the videos and supporting me like that, hitting likes and all that, it's more than enough to support me, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. But anyway, back to the video. So I'm going to watch this video from LazarBeam because it goes a lot more in depth than my explanation just then, so here's that.
Hello friends, if I look sad, it's because I am sad. Alright, so I mean, I often have large breaks in my upload schedule on my channel, but usually that's because I have anxiety problems or I'm not sleeping well. It's usually problems based on my own well-being and personal situation. However, you may have noticed I've had a little bit of time off on the channel, and there's a funny reason behind that. So I got another YouTube strike. Now I can't upload for a week.
I love how he says another one because this has actually happened to LazarBeam before. He's gotten a bunch of strikes from his Reddit videos, which have also been complete crap, but that'll be a topic for another video.
I'm a signed YouTube streamer. I love YouTube. That sounded sarcastic, but it is true. YouTube is the best. They don't have an easy job. But what happened was, basically one of my TikTok videos from 4 or 5 months ago, there was a clip in it where I'm assuming some kid did something stupid. So I got a channel strike for child safety.
Now, those two sentences don't really go well. He's basically just said that YouTube have a hard job, which, yes, that's true. I mean, 10 million channels, like I said before, is a lot to monitor. But like I said before, if this is a channel that's like really small and just getting in enough money to survive, basically, and then they can't upload for a week because of some video they did like 5 months ago, that's just completely unfair, and that should not happen. I mean, the thing is with LazarBeam's video, like I said, like the majority of the views have already come in, so there's basically no point in YouTube taking it down now because at the end of the day, like, what's gonna happen if like 2,000 more people are gonna see it? Like, it's really not that big of a deal, even if it was bad. But in LazarBeam's case, it wasn't even that bad.
Like, no kid got seriously hurt. Like, there's no lasting damage. It was just a funny TikTok. But YouTube deemed this dangerous activity by a child. I'm not here to disagree. You know, maybe it did go against the guideline.
Yeah, the thing is with that though, is that if it was dangerous and harmful, then I'm pretty sure TikTok would have taken it down by now. And since TikTok haven't taken it down, and since most people who've watched it have been like, that's not too bad, that's just really funny, I don't think that there was any reason to warrant LazarBeam a strike for this. Like, it's a bit far, if I'm being honest. Maybe demonetize him at most, but like giving him a channel strike for that? Like, the video is in no way damaging. I wish I could show you this video because it's so harmless. Like, I can't believe YouTube have actually just given him a strike for that.
I personally do not feel the punishment fits the crime, but regardless, okay, YouTube has a tough job. They had to make a call. They hit me with a channel strike. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen.
I get that it is what it is, and you know, like he'll gladly take the strike because, you know, LazarBeam, it honestly doesn't really hurt him that much. But it's mainly just for the sake of the entire platform. Like, the fact that LazarBeam with 17 million subscribers can get strikes for such stupid things like that means that literally anyone can, and that's a scary thing to think about. Like I'd said in my Deji video, like Deji got a strike for like basically the same thing. It's just so dumb how YouTube are that incompetent. And when you try to get help from their Twitter page, which is like @TeamYouTube or something, I've actually gotten responses from them every time I've tagged them, but like then again, like it's not a human who's talking to you, it's literally a robot, and if the robot can't help you, you can't get through to an actual human being, which I guess makes sense because there's so many people with YouTube channels and there's just way too many YouTubers to respond to every single one of them. But YouTube just need to put a lot more of their time and effort into communicating and like less time into making their platform just stricter, because it's already strict enough as it is, and just making it worse is not going to do anything good.
It was stupid of me. I should have been more careful with the TikToks I was reacting to.
That shouldn't have to happen. I mean, most of the time when you're reacting to TikToks, you get claimed anyway, so the fact that you have to worry about not only getting claimed and also something getting community guidelines struck for is just ridiculous. Reacting to TikToks is hard enough because of all the copyright music, and YouTube have just added this extra layer of just nothing that makes it so you can't even upload TikTok videos without getting community guidelines struck. Like, it's so dumb.
So I am fighting my hardest to get the restrictions lifted, but as of yet they are not, so I can still not upload for a week on my main channel. Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. I don't really know what to do with my life anymore. I went whale watching yesterday. It was pretty funny. So you may also remember I got striked a month ago as well. Now, thankfully, that strike, it took about a month, but that strike was lifted. So luckily, I do not have 2 channel strikes. We only have 1.
The thing about this, right, is that he got 2 channel strikes. Why, when he got that first channel strike? Because that TikTok video was obviously still up because he said that he made it 5 months ago. So if that TikTok video has been up for 5 months, why didn't you strike it when he gave him the first strike? Like, why has he waited an extra month? To my knowledge, YouTube haven't changed the community guidelines since that month ago, so I have no idea. Like, the robots, honestly, I don't understand it.
So no, just to reiterate, I am not calling for some crusade against YouTube. While I think they should seriously rethink the punishments, that is not my decision to make. If I want to upload on YouTube, I have to follow their rules. I'm not even sure if it's against the rules for me to upload on my second channel.
The thing is, it shouldn't really be against YouTube's rules to upload TikTok videos that aren't even damaging at all. So anyway, that was LazarBeam's video on that, so yeah. So basically that's about it, and we have no more new updates on the LazarBeam thing. I'm pretty sure he's like 6 days into his suspension, so I'm pretty sure he'll get his channel back in like 2 days or so. But I don't get it. It's just really dumb how YouTube do this, and like, honestly, I really hope that they fix this, because the amount of just stupid stuff that they've been doing in like recent times, especially with the whole thing going on, like the health crisis and all that. Like, the fact that YouTube are just doing this to channels for no reason is pretty insane. Like, it's happened to Deji, it's happened to LazarBeam, and I get they're huge channels, but it also happens to really small creators. And honestly, if it happens to me, I'd be pretty angry as well, but like, I don't know, like, there's really nothing you can do because YouTube's Twitter support team and just YouTube's support team in general really needs a revamp. I said in the video where I was talking about Deji's channel strike that Markiplier made a really good video, and again, I'll probably link that in the description because it's a really good video and I highly recommend you check it out. I know I've already shouted it out, but like, it's honestly a really good video, so and you know, if you want to, you can check that out. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoy the content and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to the channel with all notifications on. If you don't turn on all notifications, then you won't get notified and you're basically subscribing for no reason. Also, make sure you like the video. Every like is highly appreciated. Make sure you follow my socials. All links will be in the description. Also, make sure you join my Discord server if you want, because we have some really cool stuff in there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.